for certain.
Oh, okay. I think we're live now. Yeah. Okay. We didn't
Hello!
go to work tonight. I can hear you. Yay.
Yay!
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
and
gonna go
how
ahead.
is everybody?
Oh, hey, Myth. Hey, April. Hey, Quiz. Hey, everybody.
Hello and welcome.
Oh,
Oh, we're going there right away, huh?
yeah, we're going there right away. I'm just gonna start the tank. Hey, Grace. How's it going?
All right, we'll go here.
And then we'll go there. Aha. Double tanks. Our
Woohoo!
angelfish kind of looks similar.
Yes, they do. And if anyone's counting Corey's in my tank, there's 4 new ones in there.
Oh, you got new Corys.
Well, I've had them for a while. They were just being taken care of by someone else until I got things in order. Things are in order, and they came home.
Oh, did they eat Kevin too?
No,
Okay.
no, just the original 4 that have survived in that tank.
Oh, hang on. I need to get a bigger view of my tank real quick. Woo! I added some new stuff.
You had it.
There are some changes.
Yes, you have.
Slight little changes, but little changes nonetheless. So that's all I did was I added a pot and a different pot. That's all I got this week.
Is
But
that the
hey,
crinum in the
I
pot?
got something. Yes, it is.
Ooh,
Hey, Geek Boy, thanks for joining us. We're just hanging out tonight, y'all. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I think we're almost there. Like
we're
I'm like
almost there.
one. I'm one away. I hit it earlier, and then YouTube did its thing and took them both away. It was like, haha, that's a joke. You don't get them. It's like we were just joking with you.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Oh gosh, I left the sweet
Oh shit.
potato in there.
Okay, we actually hit 501. Awesome. Okay, so now it's the 500 subscriber stream.
Yay!
Yay, we're there. Hey,
Happy days.
Teresa. Hey, Juju. I guess I should have checked before I talked. So yay, we hit the milestone. We did it. Yay.
Hi, Teresa, Fister Wifey, and Juju, Grace Hun,
Now, now to get them all to join the cult.
Geek Boy. Yay!
It's not a cult. Sorry, I hit my button. Here, okay, I'm gonna make that bigger now. Whee! It's still
And
really
that's a new
daylight where
new
you are.
decoration in there too.
Huh?
That's a new rock decoration in there too. The white thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the grotto. I'm trying to fit Ariel in the grotto. I've got an Ariel for in the grotto to get her under the sea.
Ah,
Well, Geek Boy was 501, so now we have to give him a tank baptism. So
whee!
we're
And he can
coming
be
for you
part of
with
our
the
not a
tank
really a cult.
baptism. Not really a cult.
That's right. Because as I have been talking this up, a cult, they reprogram their members. Everybody's already reprogrammed. Once you've taken the aquatic baptism and swallowed that mouthful of tank water, starting to siphon, you are part of the not the cult. Oh, you fed. Okay.
Yeah, I
Who can
just
play
fed the
that?
fishies. I got Brian. I got Brian to stick his hand in the tank.
And did they nip him? No, Juju, it's not a cult. Cults isolate their members. We send them out into the masses. Cults reprogram. Everybody's already reprogrammed for us.
All right, let's
Cults
look at.
financially fleece their members. We don't.
We'll give you fish
The
for
local thrift
free.
store fleece takes care of that.
I even got extra tanks. Come on. All right, let's pull up the subscriber count here and let's see what we're looking at here. Let's share the screen here. So see, what I did was, um, yeah, you get a piece of glass quiz and you just stick it in the middle of the tank and then bam, two tanks.
Yeah, we won't tell them that the right side is what 2,000 miles away from the left side.
Yeah. Don't ask how we did that, but it's a really big tank. It's a real big tank.
Teresa says we're at 501. Yay,
Oh,
happy
well,
dance.
let's share that screen and if I can remember how to do it, because I'm a pro YouTuber and everything. I'm not, yeah. Share the right screen. There we go. There we are. 501. Woohoo!
501. All right.
2 years in the making, but
Shattered
I got
that
it.
glass ceiling.
Yeah, dude. Now we're going for 1,000.
The next second
See,
500 will be easy.
oh yeah, that's gonna be a breeze.
Oh, but Grace, it's a fun cult.
See, Ariel can try to save us from the cult. See, she can help us out. She can convince us that the cult is not the way, and yeah, or she can be like the informant that calls, the authorities. I don't know. Oh,
Your friends are easy, huh, Quiz?
I like easy friends. They're the best times.
I loved them better when I was a teenager. Yeah.
Let's get the
Do you
plecos
think the
going.
great
See if
Asian marijuana?
I just need to get some footage of an Asian marijuana and get them to give them. We're not a cult speech.
I correct you. Step one is not subscribing. Step one is the aquarium baptism. Step two is subscribing.
And step three is when you get a fish in them.
Yeah.
We know we got you then. When we see,
Teresa,
Teresa's gonna drink our
I can
Kool-Aid.
send you a shot of the Kool-Aid. It's just dirty tank water. We make no bones about that.
We tell you exactly what it is. It's water. It's
It's
filtered.
water.
It's got plenty of filtration in there.
Yes.
Look at how good my little Crip's doing in front here, and he's like
That is
spiked
looking
up.
really good. I'm looking at mine going, hey, everything's all tangled up. Let's pick one
I had to
out.
do that with the uh Aponogean. He got all tangled up in the floating stuff earlier, and he's trying to do it again. My pH is at a 7, Juju. I tested this morning because I was kind of worried because it's been over a week since I did a water change and I had a lot of evaporation.
My pH is right around 8.1. And that's what it comes out of the tap at.
Ooh. I think mine comes out pretty like at a 7 only because I'm on a well.
Yeah.
and to get into the
Well,
well, it
you're
gets filtered.
also your water is not soaking on a limestone base.
That is true. Now the pH in my other 29 sits about an 8 pretty regularly, sometimes a 9, and I think that's because of the aqua soil.
I've
That's
learned
the thing I have the
I don't
problem.
chase pH.
Yeah, because the
pH
fish
is
can
going to be what it
usually,
is.
yeah, usually they can adjust pretty well as
Oh
long as
yes.
it's not like too massive. So, but it's the other tank has kind of gotten to where it's settling down, kind of balanced to where I think it's going to be for now. So I'm just going to leave it where it is and let everything just continue to grow in. Take the snails out, of course.
Yeah.
Snails coming out of that tank. I can't put them in this tank because the angelfish would snack on them a lot.
Oh, and I see your albino girlfriend is still in there.
Yeah,
You haven't
she
been.
does not. We're having a hard time catching her. She is fast. She
Yes,
likes to
she
chase,
is.
and I think she thinks it's a game.
She
And
probably does.
yeah. So I stopped for a couple of days trying to let her think I've given up, and I'm gonna get her some really, tempting food to drop in there. And then when she's snacking on it, I got this big net that I'm gonna catch her in. That's the plan anyway. Whether it's gonna work or not, we don't know. Either that or I'm gonna catch her in the grotto one day and I'm just gonna pull her out in the net
Yep.
because
Most
she is,
likely
yeah,
start. Most likely you're going to end up chasing her around. She'll take refuge in the grotto, and then you got her.
yeah. But the thing
That's
was
how
is
plecos work.
the nets I had trying to catch her, it was too small. It wouldn't go over the grotto, so I couldn't. It would just like go over the top hole. And by the time I flipped it around, she'd swam out the bottom ones. I was like, well, that's not working.
Well, like I say, when she goes and hides in the grotto, that's when you reach in, grab and pull the grotto out with the net underneath.
Yeah, and then she'll plop right into the net.
She'll plop right in the net.
Man, Mr. Whiskers tore a hole in one of my nets when I was moving him the other day.
Oh yeah,
His fin just right through it, and he swam right out of the net. I was like, "What in the head?"
yeah, yeah. When they get upset and they stick their spines out, they like to get trapped in the net, and then it's
Yeah,
a
they do like
delicate
to do that.
game. And I've had to cut a couple of nets because of it.
So now I'm on a net hunt. Anytime I see nets on sale, I've been kind of picking them up here and there. We've gone through a couple. We've gone through a couple of nets. So
Now we did have something kind of weird planned. I was going to show everyone what happens when a good tank goes bad and how to bring it
oh
back.
yeah,
Well, ask chat. They want to see that.
yeah. Because I've had a good tank go bad, but I have not been able to bring it back. That poor tank.
Now I should sent you a picture. It's bad.
Yeah, it is bad. It's ooh. Well.
Oh,
Let's.
what the hey? Let me stop this.
It's a trap. We got y'all. When
Okay.
good tanks go bad. No, hey, Foxy. No, Juju, but you know what? That is a series that I need to like start filming as I set up tanks and Ooh.
Ooh, that's an LED light in there. That's going to be fun.
Oh yeah. Man,
Maybe that's not a good idea.
that looks like the poltergeist right there. Like
Yeah, it does,
spirits are
doesn't
gonna
it?
come out and
But
get
yeah,
us.
this is what happens when a good tank goes bad and it sits empty and all the water evaporates and you got hard water to begin with. That's all calcium.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that is a
that
lot
light
of
is,
calcium. There we go.
well, hey, that looks better.
Yeah, that does look better.
And that light was starting to smell bad. I hadn't turned
Oh,
that light on for a while. I'm gonna
yeah, you
get
might
this.
need a new light there.
I'm gonna get a new light for that one.
You know, I had one of my lights take a swim last week. I have a cat named Beryl, and he likes to jump on top of the tank. And yeah, he kicked the whole light assembly into the tank. And of course, it wasn't the cheap light, the $12 like one. No, he got like the good light, the good plant light, and kicked it in. I was like, man, you had to go for the expensive one, didn't you? Like, I look over, and all of a sudden, there's a whole light in the tank. Luckily, there were no fish in that tank.
Oh, yeah. That gets expensive and that gets scary. And yeah, let's see.
I had actually asked Fish Nerd how you get calcium off of a tank. So, like, this is actually a good visual. I don't really have much of a
Razor
problem with
blade.
a lot of calcium, except for my snail tanks where I have to add calcium to those tanks. And right now, with everything evaporating, I am getting a calcium ring at the top of my 29. So that is actually a good visual of how to get it off. Just scrape it off.
Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll work on it later. But the other trick is, I was set so much set up. Fine steel wool. And you
Okay.
get the big stuff off. And the fun thing about steel wool and using the fine is it doesn't scratch the glass. But if you've got a residue of something on the glass, takes it right off.
Oh yeah, you can see like the whole layer of it on the steel wool as he's scraping it there, or scrubbing it, not
Let's
scraping it.
see. Well, let me get my butt in front of the window here. You can see cloudy, clean.
Yeah, that actually, yeah.
But the next time you see that tank, it'll be all set up for its new inhabitants, which I have, once again, being taken care of by a friend. Here we go.
Oh, and I just want to say hello to everyone who joined us. Steve State Annex. Who else joined us here? I saw someone else. Ed Car Sky official. Hello there. Yeah, the next time we see that tank, we won't recognize it. It'll be all set up, ready to go.
Yep. Well, you silly. Doesn't want to behave now. There. Now I'm going to
There we
leave it
go.
alone. I've got little Julidochromis and Synodontis catfish that are going into that tank. Little African cichlids and catfish.
Oh, cool.
So if I don't get all that calcium off of the glass, they're not going to worry about it too much because the lake they come in, the pH is up around 9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they come from a very hard water tank. No, we can't leave tanks alone.
I have a whole stack of them in my not my living room, my den right now that I've got to do something with. But they're 10 gallons, like they're like for grow out tanks. So I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for something to happen. I don't know what, but something's gonna happen. I'm gonna breed some fish here.
Oh yes, you will.
I will get
You'll
there.
get you will get
I
the
finally
Corys
stopped
going. You will
killing
get the
them.
Plecos going again,
And my new crew hasn't even arrived yet. They probably won't get here till September, which is okay.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Darn it, we wish
I'd
they would get
rather
here sooner, but
I would rather wait till it cools off and them arrive alive than
yes.
yeah, but you find some really cool stuff on the side of the road. I mean, that table you found the other day was pretty badass.
Yeah,
John is not wrong.
very
I'm
light.
gonna get my snails breeding again. I am gonna get the cories, the fish, starting to breed. I think they're ready. It's just I haven't been able to trigger it yet, but I'm getting there. Getting there. The Formosa, we will hopefully I'll have their tank set up here real soon. I'm working on it. It's just been hot and by the time I'm ready to get started, it's like, it's just miserable here right now.
Yeah,
So
the Formosa are probably reproducing like gangbusters
oh
because
yeah,
that's what
they're
they
doing
do.
great. I need to probably move some of the adults when I change it, like leave that one little 5 gallon setup for the babies and put just the adults in the 10 gallon, which I think is what I'm going to do.
There you go.
What's funny is every time the angels see Mr. Mousey now, Brian, every time they see him now, they swim over. They know he's going to give them a treat. He has them. They have decided that they are his fish. He comes home from work and he's like, "Have you fed the fish yet?" And I'm like, "Well, I was about to." He's like, "I got it." I was like, "But they're my fish. Give me my fish back."
So when he did stick his finger in the tank, did they nip him or not? I forget.
No, they left him alone. He was helping me get the small pot in because my little arm can't reach the bottom of it, and so he put it in for me. And no, they actually backed up away from his arm. I was surprised.
Yeah, they won't get aggressive and nip until such time as they are protecting eggs or a spawning site, and
Okay.
then all bets are off.
Then they're like, we're gonna attack anything and everything. that one little guy over here. Hang on, I'm gonna make my tank a little bigger for a sec. But this one
No,
little guy
I had
over here,
Schrodinger's fishes.
where is he? He's the one with the prison stripes. He's kind of aggressive to everyone. He's over there in the corner now. But yeah, he is kind of aggressive. He's in front of the clay pot right now.
Okay.
Yeah. He I think he is also the biggest one in there.
Yeah. And I'm kind of looking at them for some of the angel markers to try to tell boys from girls. And I really don't. It's hard to see. It's really hard to see.
Yeah. Like everyone's leaving him alone over there in that corner now. But they come and get close to him while he's eating. He does kind of see,
Yeah.
like he gets real kind of nippy with them. Which I mean, I wouldn't want someone to come over and take my food either. My cat thinks that they're fishes to eat, but not Schrodinger's fishes. These technically have little solar panels on them. We did get the solar models, not the battery powered models. Hey, Skipper's Aquarium, thanks for joining us.
Yes. Thank you.
We're
Welcome
just
to the Not the Cult.
not the cult. Yeah, I the one thing I have not noticed in this tank, and it's really amazing, is the fact that I don't have a lot of snails in here. I
No.
have noticed they eat the eggs before they get a chance to hatch, which is really nice. Oh yeah, yeah. Watch.
And if you have to sacrifice a ram's horn or two to them, yeah, they will tear them apart.
They're like, wait, you were giving us a treat, right? Even though we did just eat, we want the treat now. Like, where's your treat, mom? I don't know what I'm gonna name the feisty one over there, but he needs like a good um used to be a con, you know, because he's got the prison stripes. We need to give him a good thuggy kind of name.
Maybe
They
that's
do. They
Juju
want
fish.
their ice cream. Feisty Freddy. Freddy the fish. He is like, get away from my food.
I almost think, well, that dorsal's back a little farther. Could be male.
Mhm.
It is
Let's
just
see his
so hard
coat.
until they decide to start spawning.
Yeah, because him and one
I
more have
mean,
like
there there's little things that could be, you know, the dorsal and the anal fin position. Supposedly, you can tell the pectoral fins are supposed to be a tell, but none of them are 100% accurate. But attitude would say male.
Yeah, definitely got an attitude. Like that's one thing we know for sure. He has an attitude.
But then I've also seen females with big attitudes.
Well, I actually did want to ask Fishnerd about this earlier because one of them was actually swimming in kind of a loop. I was kind of worried about him. I was like, do I need to take him out and put him in a quarantine tank? Because that was a little. I think he just got caught in the current. It tumbled him a little. I'm hoping that's what happened. He hasn't done it again, but
Hasn't done it again. Isolated incident.
no, he hasn't done. Okay, but if he keeps doing it, then I should pull him out.
If he keeps doing it in different areas of the tank, if he keeps
Okay,
doing it in the same area of the tank, yeah, he's probably got caught in the current, and you know he likes the roller coaster.
okay, he's doing that for fun.
Yeah,
The sea monkeys will eventually grace us with their presence once I can get them moved. It's a real touchy situation there with those sea monkeys. It's I should have never put them in the bathroom for yeah, like I put them in the furthest room from where I film everything. So the plan is to get them out here. They have their own tank coming. Blast of acid got him. This one is my favorite little guy right here. The little baby one. That's my little buddy. Where's he at? Come back over here. Oh, now they're all coming. They're all like,
mother.
wee!
I see a finger. That means food.
You're like, food's coming? Oh, damn it. She's tricking us again. Mean old lady. You know, why do cats always have to sing the song of their people in the middle of a live stream? It's like,
I didn't hear it.
karaoke night at the cat house here.
For sure.
Oh my goodness.
Grandma, hello.
I'm sure if, get them trained, we could probably get them to swim in a line back and forth. Man, yours are like all over the place.
Yeah,
You
there's
do
a
have a
few too
lot more
many
than
in
I
there.
do.
Well, yeah, I can't remember how many he gave me. So yeah, Foxy, if you want a
See,
couple of these, let me know. I'll bring them with me.
see, one day I'm gonna get one of those rams. Well, one of the rams babies. Those are rams, right?
Yep,
Okay.
that would
I didn't have my
be a
glasses on.
female up front, and there's the male in the middle. The male have more of the blue speckles on them. Okay, Fox. I'll just have to get another big tank to move them all into. That's on the list for tank recovery. My road to recovery. One tank at a time.
Sometimes it's better to go one tank, one tank at a time.
Yep.
I have found. Don't try to set up multiples at once. You end up putting the
Mm,
wrong stuff in the wrong tank. Then you're like, why did I do that? Then there's water and you can't move the sand. It's a thing. It becomes a thing.
yeah. The first time I made put the fish room together, it was set up a rack. Okay, here we have 4 new tanks. Let's get them all filled. Let's get them all perking. Oh, yeah. Suddenly I've got 7 new bags of fish. I guess they go in here.
Yeah, it's like throw them all in this tank.
Yeah.
I have been there.
And then next fish meeting, come home with 6 new bags of fish. Where are these gonna go? Okay, let's set up another rack real quick. But hopefully those days are over. I'm going to behave better. Not going
Keep
to
people,
buy fish until I have a place to put them.
which is the new crew is coming in September. I really do have to get their tank set up like this week, just so by the time they get to here, their tank is ready to go. Because it'll be well cycled and everything, and actually do it the right way for once instead of just putting the tank together
Oh
and
yeah.
throwing the fish in it.
Oh yes.
Man, I would love
32
an
axes.
axolotl,
Oh boy. I have
and
been
I have
trying to stay away from axes because yeah, they're cute, they're wonderful. I'd love to have them, but I don't want them.
my kids have always wanted them, but one the heat here is mostly the problem because I know like you got to do a lot of water changes on them. They're kind of high maintenance, a lot like turtles. People don't realize how if you're going to keep turtles inside, they take a lot of care because they will smell really bad. I don't think
Yeah,
axolotls are exactly the same, but they are high maintenance. And with the heat, I don't know that we could actually keep them um, cool enough or keep their water cool enough here
yeah, I don't
with the heat.
unless you incorporated a chiller. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would hate for something, I would really hate for me to, get them and then can't keep them alive or accidentally kill them because of the heat. I would feel bad. So, yeah, if you live in a place with really high temps,
Right.
like, you know, just know that, they like cold water.
Yeah.
They
And my
cute.
fish
They're
room
so
generally
cute.
stays a little too warm because of everything else.
Yeah, like right now, I have no heaters on the tanks because it's just like it's hot in here, and my tanks are
I have
sitting up
heaters on the
like
tank
right next to the door.
only as safety insurance. You know, should the AC suddenly kick into overdrive and or someone gets crazy and turns the temp down to 62. Well, there's a heater on these tanks that's going to keep at least tanks warm.
Yeah. Oh, and Juju Foxy has this one axolotl. He looks almost black. He is so awesome. That guy, he reminds me of a little dragon. Every time I see him, all I can think of is that movie How to Train a Dragon.
Yep,
That's
yep,
exactly what I think of every time I see Foxy's axolotl. It's like, oh my goodness, he looks like little toothless. Except, like a water version. Well, Juju, you know what? You know what? You're a mod. Grab Foxy's link, post it in the chat for me, and then go over there and check her channel out. They are She's got axolotls. They are adorable.
Yeah.
Duke, I couldn't remember his name. Yes, he does. He does look like Toothless. The kids were like, we want one of those. I was like, no. I was like, one, you'll say you'll take care of it, and it'll be me. I was like, and I got enough fishies going on right now. But one day, I have a feeling we will have one. But it won't be while we're living here.
Yeah, same here. And there's many fish I've said no, I won't have, and then they end up here.
Yeah,
Dovii, Oscars, uh, common plecos. Uh, yeah, I was never going to have guppies again. Well, guppies have made it back in.
guppies are cute. They really are. Now, I am a
Thank you,
sucker for
Juju.
y'all. My internet is kind of being dodgy right now. I keep getting the little up and down light on the stream yards. So we're probably gonna go ahead and wrap this up a little early tonight. I appreciate you guys all for coming. I
Okay.
hope y'all have a good night.
And
Um,
celebrating 500 subs. Yay.
woohoo! It is called a circle of fish tanks. But I will be back this Wednesday. Yeah, this Wednesday night I will be streaming at 8:30, and I will see y'all then. Bye, guys.
All right. Sleep well, everyone. Good night.